Okay, as I have said, people who need people are the luckiest people in the world. No? So relationships and social connections are one of the most significant dimensions of life. Having strong relationships gives you support in most trying times. No? So kapag tayo ay nakakaranas ng mga pagsubok, diba may problema, which as I mentioned earlier, no, bahagi ng buhay natin, ang nakakatulong sa atin to go through it and to cope with it are people in our lives. So, importante ang pakikipagkapwa. No? So, please take note of that. No? It's according to researches, marami silang napatunayan na indeed, this is true. Alright? So, M refers to the meaning of life. Kahulugan ng buhay or purpose in life. No? M, sa PERMA. No? Ang tanong dito is, no? Parang sa patalastas ng Nescafe, no? Kanino ka bumabangon sa umaga? What gives your life meaning? No? Sino ang nagpapangiti sa buhay mo? No? O nagbibigay ng ngiti sa buhay mo? Is it your loved ones, yung mga mahal mo sa buhay? Is it your faith, yung pananampalataya mo? Is it your vocation, your calling? Like being a student, being a son, or being a daughter? No? Is it your achievements? Having good grades or high grades? Being in college? No? Or is it creative expression? Yung mga ginagawa mo, no? Natutuwa ka, nagkakaroon ng halaga o saysay yung buhay mo. Kapag na-express mo, na ipapahayag mo yung sarili mo through arts, through music, through poems, no? Through writing. No? Whatever the source, of course, it's a deeply personal matter. No? So, a lack of meaning, yung walang kabuluhan, is one of the symptoms of depressions. No? So, pag hindi mo na nalalasahan ang mga bagay-bagay, no? Parang walang halaga ang lahat. Walang kabuluhan ang lahat. Please take note. That's already a symptom of depression. So, let's proceed with letter A, the last letter in the PERMA model, accomplishments. So, happiness and satisfaction with life can also be gained through achieving goals that are important to you. No? So, siguro magandang tanungin, no? At this point in your life. Katulad ng mga tinanong ko kanina, no? Ano ba ang nagpapasaya sa'yo? What gives meaning to you? Or ano ba ang nagpapangiti sa'yo? So therefore, achieve goals. Go for that goal. No? Go for it. Whatever it is that gives meaning to you. Kung ano man ang nagpapangiti sa'yo, go for it. No? So, sinasabi na people who report themselves na yung spiritual, let's talk about spirituality. No? People who report themselves as being spiritual or religious tend to report slightly higher levels of well-being. That's according to the study of Shirochi et al. In 2008. No? In addition to higher scores on hopes and optimism. So, mahalaga yung level of spirituality, no? Sa well-being ng isang tao. No? The comforting beliefs, social support, connecting to something important and permanent, growing up religiously, experience of rituals, no? these are something spiritual that have something to do with one's well-being. So, to summarize our discussion on positive psychology, no? So we talk about the definition of psychology, what positive psychology is, and we said that positive psychology is about um, um, it is a study of one's virtue and strength, and that it is a study how humans would achieve their optimum quality, and that so that people would flourish, okay, and that this is a study of happiness, well-being, and flourishing. This positive psychology, and we also touch on the reason why we need to study positive psychology. We said that it is important to study positive psychology because this would point out to the fact that to be able to live a satisfying and productive life, um, that would lead us towards looking into the things that would make one have a good life, no? So it contributes to positive outcomes in one's life, and that it is a good way to towards the resistance, or those who experience positive things in life would tend to have resistance towards illness and even have longer life. And we also said that the basic theme and assumption of positive psychology is having a good life, or this good life that refers to the a life that is well lived, life that is satisfying and fulfilling, and that we also discussed that there are important elements, three elements of good life, and that is connecting with others, positive individual traits, and life regulation qualities. We touch on the history of positive psychology, and that we discuss about the PERMA model. No, this PERMA model refers to the five core elements of psychological well-being and happiness, because Seligman believes that these five elements can help people work towards a life of fulfillment, happiness, and meaning. And how do we achieve a life of fulfillment, happiness, and meaning? Through experiencing positive emotions. No? So positive emotions are said, example of which are gratitude, enjoyment, interest, and awe, which are said to be would result to people who are becoming more open-minded, creative, flexible, capable of envisioning the big picture of their life. Okay, and it is said to be that it is important to to savor the moment, to strive to learn optimism, to find humor and laughter, to be mindful, to engage in regular exercise, to connect with nature, to um, observe good nutrition, and to engage in expressive therapy. Okay, so another, we said that in PERMA it is important to be engaged, to just be in a flow, because this would expand our intelligence, our skills, our emotional capabilities, and then connect with people or establish relationship with people, because relationships are one of the most significant dimensions of life, because having strong connectivity would actually help us in the most trying times in our life. And we said that in the PERMA model, the M refers to the meaning in life. So, what gives meaning in our life is what? Well, of course, it's a deeply personal matter, but our life purpose actually would give us meaning. No? And of course, we touch on accomplishments as a way of achieving positive emotion.